Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hope everyone's having an excellent day. Let's get to the videos.
Yo, Stephen Hawking, right? The most brilliant man in the world. People say like one of the most smartest people in the world, right? And he didn't believe in God, right? He didn't believe in like afterlife. He was an atheist. Isn't it crazy? How was Stephen Hawking living? He was stuck in a... Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean by that though?
Listen, so before he had his Eurekas, he did have his like Eurekas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then when he said he was an atheist, he said, don't believe in this, don't believe in that.
Then you went into that?
What happened to him?
Like, dead ass?
Yes.
Like, right after that?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was stuck in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And he could only speak through a thing, remember?
What the fuck? No.
Because he defied God.
No, that's hard.
The simplest explanation is, there is no God. No one created the universe, and no one directs our fate.
I never knew that.
You didn't know that?
I thought it was...
This is also like an Andrew Schultz joke too. Like,
Oh, okay.
Andrew Schultz talked about it too. Like,
Man, that's crazy that actually happened to him right after he said that. Yeah, that's... What are the odds, right? Them graphics for that holographic isn't that good now, but give it like 5 or 10 years and we won't be able to tell from what's fact or fiction.
Here it is, y'all. 6G wireless technology could use humans as a power source, study explains. This sounds like Neuralink, aka the ship. It really makes sense why they want everything digital. You know what else I think, y'all? You know their time is up. So they're trying to make artificial intelligence be the next, like, ruler or the head of this matrix, but it's not gonna work. That's why they want robot cops, lawyers, workers, etc.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to put no neural link or anything into my brain. I feel like that will have so many consequences that we are not aware of at the moment. I don't need to get hacked and get ads. No, thank you. I don't know what that was, but dogs definitely think it was real. What do you guys think it is? Let me know in the comments below. I read somewhere that could be Bigfoot. Bigfoot got cloaking abilities or something like that. I've never heard that before until recently.
Ballistic bizarro. Como isso é possível?
Guys, if you haven't seen this post I did about a week ago, go check it out. It is my first ever million view post, but it felt incomplete. There was something missing to it, but I found it. Check it out. When I was syncing this up last week, when I was seeing the synchronicity of the salute and the hand on the railing, I was so happy, but it felt like there was something missing. I've seen so many of Jim Carrey's movies. I felt like there was something more.
Why are you listening? That's silly.
And then I found it. My favorite Jim Carrey movie, Dumb and Dumber.
That's silly.
The synchronicity here, but it gets better.
Race to the top.
Watch the hands here. The synchronicity, it's back. Look at that.
I personally think this guy is reaching really hard to try to say Jim Carrey is Joe Biden. That's a little too tinfoil hat for me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments.
You're right about the devil being a god, because the Bible clearly states that the devil is the god of this world, and he's also the prince of the power of the air. So I don't dispute you on this matter at all. My only
We're
question...
picking up a new recruit here. So when your wife crawls over that line to say good morning to you, does she refer to you as Beelzebub, or how does she address you?
Depends on what mood she happens to be in.
Is she also a satanic type?
Oh, yes.
We make music for a purpose. It's not just background music, or it's not just, fluffy, light stuff.
This is not elevator satanic.
It's ritualistic music. It is music that by even the act of listening to it, you are participating in a satanic ritual.
By listening to, so if I put this on and listen to it, I'm participating. But you're a listener. I'm asking you, how does it make you feel?
It's very stirring. It's very emotionally charged. You can't listen to this music and say you don't feel something, because you do.
Let me introduce you first, though, to Zena LaVey. Her father, Anton LaVey, is, I guess, the founding father of Satanism in this country. Founding it about 25 years ago, Zena?
Yeah, approximately.
Can you tell us with any certainty how widespread the religion of Satanism is in this country or around the world?
Well, the religion is worldwide. But remember that throughout the world, there had to be public attention to pave the way for Satanism to be a recognized and above-board religion.
I understand that, what are you doing?
I'm giving a blessing to the audience.
I don't think they appreciate it. They were throwing it back.
Well, they thought it was a curse. Would you like me to show them how the sign of the curse works?
Sign of
Completely different.
How does it go?
No, not at you people out there in the audience, but this is the difference.
Aim it toward Red China, would you?
This is the sign of the horns. A curse sign. The two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast.
I always figured if I ever met the devil, they'd have dirty fingernails. Go on.
Oh, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Where?
Dirty fingernails.
Well, that's because I've been fooling around with your equipment.
Never mind. Don't blame it on the story. Go on with it.
All right.
So that's the sign of the horn, and then what happened?
But
You're
originally,
a mad cat.
well, you have to be bad to be good.
Is it true that you teach people how to make voodoo dolls with 6 pins in them to hurt people?
That's right. I believe that hate is necessary in a controlled way just as much as love is necessary.
But could it really work?
Of course it works. It's been working in primitive societies for a long, long time.
Well, then how come you don't pick out the despots of the world and make dolls like that and stick pins in them so that you want them to win. You want the bad guys to win, right?
Well, I don't say they're necessarily the bad guys or the good guys. It's not up to me, because the only people that I would cast a curse or a spell on would be people individually that would sort of get under my skin.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Because after all, hate should be a personalized thing.
Name, sir?
Yes, my name is Jim Jelsma.
You drop in for some devil's food cake, or what? What's
No, we're... First of all, how do I address you?
Well, you can call me Mr. Reverend Anton by my first name, whatever, as a counselor, sorcerer, practicing wizard, shaman, warlock, whatever you wish to call it.
You're also a male witch, a warlock.
Well, a male witch is considered a warlock.
You claim to be a witch, then?
A male witch?
At the legitimate religion, perfectly within it's legal.
What is it? Dr. Quick?
I know I showed half of that on my channel before, but I actually was able to find the entire video, pretty much. And I do believe what they said, that the music you listen to, you participated by listening to it, so you have to be very careful what you listen to. And everything else they were saying was just crazy, but not surprising. What he said is true. Certain religions do, like voodoo and things like that. They've been around for centuries, and People use it all the time. I'm not saying like it was a good or a bad thing. I'm just telling you that people to this day still use it, so it's not surprising.
Preparing to pass through pirate area.
Yeah, I think in the Indian Ocean, that pirates are a serious problem. So I'm not really surprised they're doing all that just to keep their ship safe.
And the falls have popped up. That's why it's always a bottle under the sand or biggie. It's welcome. Oh, sorry. You know, the none of the people want to be well, but it's a civil. This ain't a lot out of the way. Look, I can play. But there's one and careless. Well, I didn't know that. I don't know where it's on. Oh, all right. I'm here in the river. That's been like this day. What up, the boy? I don't know. They put all the out. I do think well. I don't see about that. I mean, probably clean it here. But you, what's her age? He's a little fun, you know, or I mean, I didn't know it's so hot in the fiddle. Now, other ticket.
I feel like with UFOs, you just in a lose-lose situation if you have footage. If the footage look too good, they say it's fake. If it don't look good, they say it's too pixelated. Like, I would immediately think that's fake, but it could be real. It's probably fake. Good thing whatever that's down there, they was using the robot, because if that wasn't a robot in action were down there, we might have found that footage years later because the person would never made it out of that catacomb.
Donnie. Hey.
It's amazing what cameras can pick up, and it really shows how blind the human eye truly is. One could say that that's edited because in some parts, the entity or whatever is in there, but the kid keep looking back at some parts he is there. I don't know, but regardless, it's just weird that stuff that could be going on around you that you're just not aware of. Considering how long The Simpsons been out, it kind of makes sense. Some of the episodes, even if they're completely random, like the person don't see the future, it would make sense that some of the episodes would kind of sync up with real life. It's so many episodes. Statistically, that would just make sense.
Cancer cannot get a hold of.
I hope they never get a chance to capture that giant, because the experiments the government is going to do on him, or it's going to be very intense.
The body if the liver's working in optimum performance. And one liver herb that many people don't realize it is the lemon. So a great drink in the morning. Remember, you wake up, have your water, have another bit of water, and then when you come near the kitchen, have the kettle boiled and put juice of the lemon in some water with a little bit of boiling water on top, and have a warm lemon drink. Fantastic liver tonic. Also, the lemon is an internal alkalizer, so that will do it to a few things too. Dandelion is the liver herb. Your liver is a recoverable organ. It's the only organ in the body that has the ability to regrow or recover. That's why they can do a liver transplant on just a little bit of liver, and the liver will regrow. And I'm so glad that God made the liver a recoverable organ, because some of the things that people are doing to their body, in ignorance, mostly granted, if we didn't have a recoverable organ, some of us wouldn't even live past our 20s. And these herbs help stimulate the liver to regrow and to recover.
The moon is. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but one thing I can say is that I've never heard anyone say a vegetable is bad for you. It always seems to be like the solution for everything. Yeah, so many people don't eat them. myself included, I don't eat as much vegetables as I should, hence the weight. But yeah, it seems like vegetables are, especially leafy greens, are extremely important for your diet.
Not a piece of rock. It is plasma.
One thing, you have a theory about the moon, and we expect to be able to get observable facts about the moon very soon. What is your theory?
Well, it has been rather more than a theory. 10 or 11 years ago, I stated to various scientists that the moon is not a piece of rock, but it is plasma phenomena, cosmic plasma. And that this fact will eventually be confirmed. I made certain predictions which were already confirmed in 1958, and the situation now is coming close to a complete confirmation.
What will be the result if you're proved to be correct in your theory?
The result will be profound and decisive, because it will get through the complete reinvestigation of the laws of nature is necessary. Because if the moon is a plasma, no man will ever land on it, so planning attempts will all fail. That means that the mass of the moon is far less than is currently assumed. It's in a different state of energy, and it has far less mass. That means there is no more explanation for the tides. If the moon, for example, had only 1,000th part of its current mass, then the tides would only be 2 inches high, and the conventional theories instead of sometimes thought in feet. And that means that if it is proved that the moon is a plasma, then all gravitational theories are out, and the new concept of the cosmos and of its laws has to be evolved.
4 years later,
okay, I posted this video of like a vampire on some talk show not that long ago, and since then I've been seeing all these videos of supposed vampires right together. So I mean, these people walking through a train station look vampire-ish, but get this one.
I may be unpleasant looking on the outside, but you're ugly on the inside.
Yeah, look at them eyes, but then they definitely got the teeth, so this one's just weird.
When was the last time you fed?
I prefer a nice little the family chain to our mind at any time. You look very tasty, but I think I like you. My brother is we could have to stay for tea.
Now, the glowing eyes can be explained by the light, probably, but what is with them teeth?
Like I said, how today's world is, it could be vampires that's real, and they walking around, and you'll be like, oh my God, it's a vampire, but then the news outlet will just gaslight you into saying it's some type of new face syndrome or something, or it's a mask. You'll never know. I think he knew he was going to get raided, but it could be two reasons why he acting like that in video. One, the obvious reason, I mean, come on now, all the things is getting exposed, or two, he on drugs. But regardless, he might be on drugs because he is on the edge for him being exposed. And I hope if the allegations are true, that he go where he need to go at.
Grande, Mike, grande.
Hey guys, come on, shut up.
Sorry, champ. It was Jerry.
Everything you see in movies is because they have seen it.
This guy.
Like I said on all my videos, everything that's supposed to be fiction all come from some sort of truth. So it's not surprising. They got to be inspired from somewhere.
He claims he saw, I don't even know what it is, but look, just watch this video. This has 3.8 million views right now.
You know, you can tell someone's walking behind you. Or in fact, he's just fucking looking at me. He stops when I stop. So I walk forward a little bit. You know, I keep walking like that. And I said, fuck this shit, man. I turn around and go, what? What's the fucking problem? Swear to God, on my mother's grave, this guy's eyes was jet fucking black. Jet fucking black. Just sit there smiling like that, man. I fucking turned around, I fucking ran. I said, fuck this shit, dude. Fuck this shit. I come home. I'm sitting out there. And my street is at that fucking corner right there by the stop sign. That motherfucker was standing right fucking there, dude. Come in here. Get my gun. Look out again. He's gone. That dude was not fucking human.
Yo, okay, there's more. Okay. This is just the first one that went viral. Yeah. Damn, this guy has videos on videos on videos of crazy shit happening to him. Yeah. I'm gonna play 2 of them for you. Okay. This is way too much. So I was looking at the comments, fam. Comments were saying those people are the fallen. That's what they call them, the fallen angels. Mm-hmm. And then they have special abilities that can maybe see your life through some.
Yeah, maybe they have was a clairvoyance. I think that's what it's called. So maybe he can see things that other people can't see. So that would explain why, like, maybe they coming after him, or he has mental illness and he needs help. I'm hoping it's not either one, to be honest. Hoping he just is not real at all. I hate for somebody to deal with that in their day-to-day life.
Science experiments that went wrong. Little Albert experiment. Before conditioning. During, after conditioning.
Hyperborea, Isaac Newton's experiment, the Northern Lights, flat Earth, explained, thoroughly explained. The more I study, the more I sun gaze, the more I am seeing exactly what the hell's going on in place. And I know exactly what the fuck's going on in. All right? Off the villa of Norway sits a solitary candle in the center of it all, David Bowie. He tells you that he's a black star, because underneath here, creating polarity between the two suns, is a black sun that sits underneath the Northern Lights. With these two things going on, without this sitting in the perpetual twilight and this sun in perpetual motion, there's no astrojet shooting out. That creates a confliction between these two planes of existence. Now, the stars And the sun is all part of what they call the holographic universe, because these stars are being projected down from the celestial waters and the chain of command of the crown, which sits up the most high above us. And below, as they tell you, if you look at the map of Puerto Isis, you'll see that there is a dark black kingdom under here, which is the kingdom of the black sun. It's not hell. Hell is up throughout the Polaris out that way somewhere. And you can get cast down from the top of the crown down to hell, which is outside of this realm. There's no hell in here. There's hell on earth because the motherfuckers that came into this motherfucker via the Polaris were nothing but a bunch of assholes, and they fucking enslaved everybody down here because they were not allowed to stay out there. So they come down here bringing their trouble down here. And if you understand the hex and the different sizes you see of your surroundings, you'll see that they went down here, dumbed everybody down, came out, dumbed everybody down out here too. So as above, as so below. Just a bunch of assholes running around. All right, so let's take a look. This holographic sun that's also alive is being projected, and hitting the firmament on its butt shows the face, because the whole light is just conscious. So if you could just see the light in its mass and its source, it would just be this. But this extrudes and exudes a little bit of this everywhere for everyone to have a little bit of that glory. Absolutely astonishing. In the center here, you'll see on my flat earth, well, it's just earth, it's terra firma. But in the center, you will see a giant ice cap, and they want you to believe that it's froze over, there's nothing that nobody can do, and that nobody should ever go there. That is an illusion. That's bullshit. I made that based off of the original flat earth map that I saw, that I thought was the answer, but this is actually tropical all around here. Now, the cold fronts and everything they do is something that they're doing, manipulating. So once you get across near Greenway, Norway, and you get near the edge of the north part of Canada and all that, it gets super cold. Get in Russia, it's fucking freezing, right? That's them manipulating the weather, because otherwise, if you could just go there, you'd be like, wait a minute, it's getting hotter. The Aurora Borealis spews out, and it is hot as fuck. It is tropical fucking paradise over there. And that is also known as Hyperborea. These 4 islands come around, or to be considered the pie. And this is the giant tree stump, which is Rubus nigra.
I don't know what he was talking about the whole time. Like, I was trying to understand what he was saying, but a lot of it just didn't make sense to me. Like I said, once again, when it comes to the flat earth, you're trying to tell me millions of people that are supposed to be like, they have credentials are all saying that it's fake. Even when he was trying to explain why they would be lying about it, I guess what he's trying to say is the tree in the center of the flat earth, which would be like, what, North Pole? And that's the reason why they don't want us going there, because that type of energy or something. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. Man, how do people even keep their blinds and curtains open at night? I keep all mine closed. I don't want to know what's going on outside of my house at night just because of reasons like that.
Hi, my name's Peter Kane. I'm president of the Mermaid Society and Mermaid Foundation. Now, I have looked at this footage, and so have some colleagues of mine from some major universities. Major. And there's a lot of stuff out here with mermaids that isn't real. And this footage here, right here, you're actually going to see a real mermaid in the wild. It's so clear that this is real. Now, Cornell has looked at this, major universities, major. Here we go. That is a real mermaid. You can tell by the shape of the tail.